Alright, welcome race fans once again to MaxSpeedTV. Tonight we are bringing you the DSRL. This is the Dirt Slingers Racing League. A bit of a different kind of a broadcast here tonight. This is their development series. Get these drivers in here to kind of learn new skills and up their game just a little bit. So they can bring that to the Thursday and Saturday series and be that much better with the rest of this field. So that is what tonight is all about. They're here in qualifying for another 2.5 minutes or so. So while we have a moment, we will run through all the sponsors here real fast to get you an idea of who all backs MaxSpeedTV to keep us going here. New one here, we are in talks with these people, so we want to go ahead and throw them out there. That is Menu Runners. If you're looking to get food delivered, make sure you check out MenuRunners.com. If they aren't in your area, shoot them a message. See if they can't get a little store or hub located in your area. SimSpeedShop.com. If you're looking to up your game on iRacing and need a button box to do that, make sure you check them out at SimSpeedShop.com or just SimSpeedShop on Facebook. HRE Motorsports and Elite 7 Racing, the two teams here on MaxSpeedTV that support us here to keep us going and doing what we do best. And Ohio IndyCar League, if you're looking to get into some great IndyCar racing, check them out. You must be in the Ohio club though. So again, make sure you are in that club and you can go in for some great IndyCar racing. We will be covering them here shortly on MaxSpeedTV as well. Again, that is going to do it here for the sponsors. You're watching the Dirt Slingers Racing League. This is, again, their development series as qualifying has about a minute left here. And we have some major connection issues for Scott Massey, it looks like. But again, coming up here tomorrow night, we have the SRA Global Rallycross Series. Later this week, we do have the Northwest Truck Series and the Laura Truck Series. Also Thursday night we have the Truck Series. So a lot of great racing going on, and make sure you check back here to MaxSpeedTV for all of that racing action. So we got a few people in chat tonight. Definitely, if you are in chat here tonight, let us know. Do you have a favorite driver that you would like to see win? Again, this is the development series here. We're going to have about, let's say, 15 to 18 drivers to go through once we get to the grid with about 4 seconds left here in qualifying. Alright, there are your results here for qualifying. As it looks like your front runner is going to be Ernie Williams Jr. Again, so those are your results here for qualifying. But that is going to do it. We are done with qualifying. We're moving on to the race session now. Again, that is coming up here in just a few moments. Alright, there it is. Everyone getting on to the grid here. I'm not sure what's going on there with the overlay acting up just a little bit, so give us just a minute to find out here. There we go, it was acting up there. Something was going a little buggy. We'll figure that out, but let's go ahead and go through it here. Here is your HRE Motorsports starting grid. Row 1 is going to be Ernie Williams Jr. and Matt Dickerson. Row 2 is going to be Jason Nygaard and Bob Ramundo. Row 3 is going to be Dakota DiCienzo and Scott Masick. Row 4 is going to be Mike Peterson and Doyle Lawrence. Row 5 is going to be Paul Crumrah and Richard Stallings. Row 6 is going to be Randall Fox and Ross Phillips. Row 7 is going to be Jeff Peterson and Brock Garris. Row 8 is going to be Mike Roxbury and Joshua Hall. Row 9, Ted Decker Jr. and Brandon Thomas. Row 10, these guys getting in here, they won't be starting, is going to be Britton Roxbury and Roger Wagner. and row 11, nobody there. So Matt Dickerson not starting as well. Mike Peterson, Roger Wagner, and Britton Roxbury not going to be starting as well. They are in here for adminning. So those guys just out here to help these guys just a little bit, kind of mentor them. But that being said, that means we're getting ready for the start of this race, as everyone is about to roll off of the grid. We want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight on MaxSpeedTV 30 lap feature race. Coming up here in just a few moments, as everyone's getting a little anxious to get up there, and we're just about ready to take the green flag as pacing has begun. Oh, here in a second, you will see your pace car roll off of pit road. There he goes. Again, well, kind of off the track. They're already on the track, so they can't roll off pit road, but you get the idea. They are off and rolling for the first time. There's your pole sitter right there, the number 91, Ernie Williams Jr. This should be a very interesting race here tonight. The green flag, 1 lap away. Not sure if they're going to run 2 or 1. We have not been to this track before in an actual race. So this is going to be interesting for UNS, but it looks like we are going to take an extra lap here before we get the green flag. So one more time by, and we will go green flag racing for the first time here in your feature race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Again, this is the dirt track at Charlotte. It's still technically, I guess you could call it Motor Speedway, but it's not. It's actually the dirt track at Charlotte is the appropriate name for it, as the pace truck is diving off. We'll see about 4 seconds they'll take the green flag. As right there, everyone getting very close to getting ready. Engines are revving up, and we are right there racing. Green flag is in the air. Let's go racing here for the first time in your feature race. Top 3 on the overlays. Everybody mixing it up pretty quick here, as we may have a caution there. We don't, as we see a lot of contact between Jason Nygaard and Bob Raimondo, but everyone sorts it out, as Ernie Williams Jr. will lead the first lap here. He's the only leader, and Jason Nygaard goes for a wild ride after getting into it, and that will bring out the first caution of the night. What a violent wreck there for Jason Nygaard. We won't even go back to watch that. We watched it live, as that was a very violent ride for Jason Nygaard. Getting into that tire, those tires do not move, and he got into it extremely hard. Sends him all the way back to the back in 16th place. Up front, though, someone who's doing a really good job here still, that is your leader, the number 91, Ernie Williams Jr. out front, and he is holding on to it right now. Again, we're under caution for the first time here tonight, as right there you can see caution is still out. That means lights are still on, so we are not going one to go. When you see that yellow bar come across the screen again, you will know it is 1 lap to go to green. The way the new bar works, for anyone looking at the new graphics here tonight, you have the caution bar come across the first time for the caution. Second time is the first time the pace car goes across the line after the caution has come out. And then when it comes across again, that's your sign here watching that we have 1 lap to green. So again, it's going to be a very interesting race. There it is right there. 1 lap to go here tonight. Well, again, the green flag is just about out. Ernie Williams Jr. out front. Can he hang on to the lead? That's going to be the question here tonight. He's going to have to do a heck of a job. He's got some good competition behind him. Scott Masick, Bob Raimondo, Doyle Lawrence, and Ross Phillips in your top 5 right now. Right there, green flag is out. We're racing for the second time here in your feature race. Again, the green flag is out. Top 3 back up on the overlays. As you see them coming right there into the corner. They're going to be going out of the corner. Let's see if he can hang on to it. Scott Masick right behind him in 2nd place right now. Bob Raimondo sitting in 3rd place. As we're going to zoom out just a little bit here so you can see Scott Masick trying to run down your leader, as Bob Raimondo getting way out of shape and collects Richard Stallings. Caution is out here for the 2nd time, and that car manages to roll back onto its wheels after a slide through the grass, and it looks like Jason Nygaard is going to go into the infield as well. So several cars getting involved. Let's go back and take a look. What happened to... There it is right there. They just gets loose, gets into the 17, and major contact, as you see right there. He flips it over, but that will do it here for him. He may be done. Jason Nygaard is indeed done for the night. That is unfortunate, but he is. We are again under caution here. Taking a look, that is our second caution for 5 laps, 22 laps to go here in the feature race. Again, anyone just tuning in here tonight, you are watching the Dirt Slingers Racing League. Again, this is the developmental series. These guys are in here just to gain a little bit of knowledge and to better their racing game here on iRacing. That is the whole point of this. So, again, these guys are putting on a good show here for you tonight. There is the sign, 1 lap to go here before we get the green flag one more time. Alright, pace truck is diving off. That's going to give it to your race leader, Ernie Williams Jr. He's led all 9 laps here as they are gearing up, and right about now the green flag should be coming out. There it is. Green flag is out. Ernie Williams Jr. on the loud bell here one more time. We'll see if we can get this one going. Green flag racing top 3 back up on the overlays. Scott Masick still trying to run him down. Ross Phillips in third. Paul Crumrye is going to take third place from Ross Phillips, though, here. We'll see if he can hang on to it. They're going to see, not side by side. They were almost side by side there for a minute. As those tires so far have plagued a lot of people on the inside. They do not budge. And here comes the 177 of Randall Falks trying to get in there as well. As these guys are side by side. A little bit of contact there almost. It looks like they did steer clear of each other for the most part. But the 177 of Randall Falks is definitely trying to run down Ross Phillips right now as those two are battling it out, and they're all trying to get up to Paul Crumrye right now, who's also chasing down Scott Masick and Ernie Williams Jr. looking back in the field. You have Brock Garris and Jeff Peterson and Doyle Lawrence back here in 6th, 7th, and 8th. As it looks like the 64, Brock Garris is going to scrape the wall just a little bit, gets up onto the cushion, and gets into that outside wall. Check back here to Bob Raimondo, who had a good run going on earlier. He is back right now in to 11th position. As right there, you will see your leader coming out of turn 4, and he will start halfway done. We are halfway done with the feature race here already. Lap 16 of 30 underway as he is way out of shape. Somehow manages to save it, but here comes Ross Phillips, who got by Paul Crumrye. Paul Crumrye is going to take it to the outside wall, and he is going to make contact with that wall quite viciously there. And he is going to lose 4 or 5 spots out of that deal, all the way back to 7th position from 3rd. So he's going to lose several spots. So is Scott Masick, getting way out of shape. So these guys are all over the place right now as they are back and forth. We'll see if they can hang on to it. Ernie Williams Jr. out front, though. Ross Phillips in 2nd. Randall Falks is in 3rd place right now. Brand new driver that we have not got to cover here for DSRLs. They make contact, and that's going to send the 177 into the pits, and the caution is going to come out, but it's not for him. It's actually back here somewhere. Let's go back and take a look what happened to Dakota DiCienzo for just a second. What happened to Dakota DiCienzo? I believe the caution did come out for him, not the car going to the infield. Oh, there it is right there. Caution coming out. Dakota DiCienzo getting into the tires. Somehow everybody being able to avoid him, but that is the actual cause of the caution here tonight. Dakota DiCienzo in the 777 bringing out the caution here as we go back up to your leader right now. That is the 91 of Ernie Williams Jr. 10 laps to go. Lights are still on, so we're not going green this time. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. Thanks for tuning in to MaxSpeedTV for the dirt race at Charlotte's is the Dirt Slingers Racing League. This is, again, their development series here on Tuesday night, as we have a lot of great racing going on. Again, anybody's guess as to who's going to win this, but right now it does look like Ernie Williams Jr. has the best shot. So we'll take a look here. Take a look at our top 5. After 21 laps, it is Ernie Williams Jr., Ross Phillips, Randall Fawkes, Brock Garris, and Doyle Lawrence in your top 5 right now. So this is going to be anyone's guess as to who's going to get this. As right there, you will see the green flag getting ready to come out here. 9 laps go, going to be 8 when they get the green flag. There it is indeed. Green flag is out. We're racing. Top 3 about to go back up on the overlays. Again, there they are. Ross Phillips trying to run down Ernie Williams Jr. right now, not being able to do it. But here comes Randall Fawkes in the 177. He's trying to run down Ross Phillips to take 3rd place from him. Brock Garris in 4th place right now. Doyle Lawrence in 5th place. These guys putting together a good run. Paul Kremrye back up to 6th. He gained 1 position from 7th after getting into the outside wall just about 2 or 3 laps ago. So he's fighting back with everything he has to try to take that position. Taking a little bit further look back here as we're watching Mike Roxbury in the 422. He's trying to hang on to 9th position as Matt Dickerson's trying to get it. Matt Dickerson's hanging on to a top 10 finish right now, as Bob Raimondo was right there with him, but he's kind of faded off just a little bit, trying to get up to him, just unable to do so. Back up to the front. Caution coming out. We'll take a look here. It is going to be Jeff Peterson, I believe. Let's take a look and see what happened. It is indeed. What happened to Jeff Peterson in the 147 machine? Currently scored in 14th, but it was a tire. It was not. He got off that, but he hit the cushion, went up, hit the wall. So that is what brought out the caution here this time. Back up to your leader, Ernie Williams Jr. Taking a look. There it is right there. 4 cautions for 12 laps. Don't think we're going to go back racing again. So just about half of the race under caution here tonight. Again, I do not think we are going to go green flag racing this time. That probably will do it here for the race. There it is. 2 laps to go. Again, lights are not off, so we are not going to go racing once again. That will do it for the race. Unofficially, your race winner is going to be the 91 of Ernie Williams Jr. But again, not winning it under green flag conditions, it will be thanks to a caution. So Ross Phillips not having a chance to try to get up there and get the win from him. As you'll see right here, they're going to get the 1 lap to go, and we are not going to go racing. And caution is out, not going green. Well, had we gone green, it would have been the 1 lap to go, sponsored by iBog. For the moment anyway, you are out there looking to get a little exposure for your business. MaxSpeedTV is looking for a few new sponsors to jump on board. So definitely shoot us a message on the MaxSpeedTV Facebook page, and we can get you hooked up here and get your business some great exposure here on MaxSpeedTV on iRacing. But there you have it right there. Checkered flag is waving. Those are your results right there as they are showing up. So your race winner here tonight is going to be the Ernie Williams Jr. in the number 91. It looks like, not sure if he pulled it off early or something, but he's not being shown as the race leader here. So very interesting there. Everyone's pulling it off now. There you go, everyone's pulling it off. So we'll see. Again, we show him as the winner, but that is not what they're showing here at the actual end of this race. So let us get a word in with the actual race control before we declare who the exact winner is. So give us just a moment and we will be right back. Alright, folks, we are waiting. Looks like Ernie Williams Jr. is talking to race control for the moment. So while we wait here, we are going to go ahead and go through your, again, unofficial race results real fast before he's able to get here with us so we can get a word in with your winner here tonight. But going through it here, we'll pull up your results. It is going to be, again, oh, that's not even correct. Doyle Lawrence did finish, a good finish, but not in first place here tonight. They jumped the gun there before the race was officially over. So not a whole lot we can do on that end. So the results are not accurate. But we do want to thank all the sponsors on board real fast. Of course, Menu Runners, we are in talks with them. So big shout out to them for possibly coming on board. SimSpeedShop.com. Make sure you check them out on SimSpeedShop.com. We're on Facebook at SimSpeedShop. HRE Motorsports and Elite 7 Racing. Big shout out to those two teams for coming on board, as well as Ohio IndyCar League. Again, a big shout out to them. They are our newest sponsor here, and we're also going to be broadcasting them here in the near future. So again, we'll make sure we get you notified of that when we start covering them here on MaxSpeedTV. And it looks like our race winner is going to be in chat for just a little bit here, so we're not going to be able to get a word with him. And not sure who finished second and third, as they were all out of order there at the end of the race. So we're going to call it a night here, sign off for the night. So remember, coming up tomorrow, we do have the SRA GRC Series, amongst other races, and later this week we do have the Northwest Truck Series and the Laura Truck Series. So two great races coming up, and it looks like we do have Ernie here, so we'll get a word in with him real fast. First off, Ernie, welcome to the booth for the first time.
Thank you, Charles. How's it going?
It is going good. I didn't think we were going to get in a word there, having a talk with race control. I'm sure all good, because obviously you couldn't have gotten any trouble. You were up front leading the whole race. You led 29 laps of the 30 here, and obviously that last one was just some confusion at the end. People jumping the start there before the race actually ended. So you led all 30 laps. So first off, it's a little bit different here tonight. Again, if you win two races, you move on to the Thursday night or Saturday series. So you have your first win. So how does it feel to get that win and to know you're one step closer to moving to the Thursday series?
I love it. I love it. I'm getting better. We can get to that Thursday series. That's where the winning matters, really. You know, I mean, we're just here to on the Tuesday night just to get some, just some good laps for us. The people that just don't get enough laps sometimes, and Roger's just giving us an extra day to run. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it right now.
Well, definitely, it's a very good series to learn from. Obviously, it is the development series or the D series or whatever we refer to it as, but it's a learning series. That's what it's all about. Obviously, if you're in here, you're learning some good stuff. That's always a plus. and the stuff that you can apply to go against some of these people like Nate Davis, John Batista, these drivers that run over there on Thursday night.
Tim Smith.
Yes,
Derek
all,
Walker.
all those extremely fast drivers. So you learn how to get around this track a little bit faster, a little bit smoother, learn little tips and tricks. So looking forward to, if you win, say you win next week, you're into that one. How's it going to feel to go against those guys? Going in there to possibly get a win against them. That I would imagine would be a huge feat for anybody.
Yes, exactly. It would be huge for anybody because Thursday night. I mean, there's a handful of guys that you got to beat, and they're always at the front, and they're always going to complete 40 laps, and they're always going to march. Don't matter where they start, they're going to march to the front. But they're smooth. They're consistent every week.
They are indeed, and that's one of the big keys here, obviously, to any type of racing, especially dirt, is being smooth. And speaking of smooth out there, how was this track out there? It looked like it had some serious ruts for me in it.
Yeah, the back stretch going into 3 was just brutal sometimes. I don't know, my car just bounced, the front end would just bounce all over, and it was real tricky getting into 3. 1 and 2 ran pretty smooth. It was definitely faster than 3 or 4, but 3 was real tricky getting in. Like I said, 1 and 2 was smooth. And it takes a couple laps to get up there on the cushion, the actual cushion, and run consistently. When we go to restart, I don't want to jump right up there on the very first lap, unless I got a big lead on the guy in second. But I tend to just move up to the cushion as the race as I get more settled into driving.
Yeah, you get a little more comfortable, get into your groove per se, and you kind of just get in there and start getting into that cushion and ride it. It's very fast riding right on the edge of that cushion. So you did a great job here tonight, though. You led every lap. A little confusion at the end, though, but that lap did go to you. Doyle didn't actually lead it. It was under caution. Would have liked to see it end under green, as any driver would. But racing is racing. It doesn't always happen that way. But any sponsors or just shout-outs you want to give for getting you the win here tonight?
Just thanking Roger for, like I said, for taking his time and putting another day out here to help us run. And my brother come up today, and we put a lot of laps on this track with Roger's setup that he gave us. So I just give a shout out to my brother. He's probably watching too. So thanks a lot, Jason.
All right. Well, again, that was a word with your winner here, Ernie Williams Jr. But again, we can't go through the results here because they're a little out of order. But we already thanked all the sponsors. So as always, thanks everybody for tuning in on MaxSpeedTV's YouTube page. Thanks everybody, all the sponsors that jump on board here. Great racing as always with the Dirt Slingers Racing League. So on behalf of DSRL and MaxSpeedTV, we'll see you at the next race here next Tuesday night. So until then, stay safe and have a great night.